Good afternoon, Charleston. This is Vonnie Judge. I am the financial boot camp coach, and I have coached many into financial victory and look forward to coaching you in 2013. I don't know how you're doing today, but today was such an awesome day. It was such, we're getting ready for that. We're in that springtime weather. It's been warm. It's a little rainy, but you know what? We got this. We got this. So today in studio, I'm excited. I'm so excited because I got my all-star team. Of course, I got my man Jeff. He's holding me down in the studio. And then I have my girl, Miss Shuvona Span. I'm so excited about being here with her because this lady, she holds me down no matter what it is. If it's uplifting my sister, if it's Judge Financial Services, if it's real estate, whatever it is, she is right there in my corner. And there is, sometimes when you're partner up with the right people, She's singing in the background. When you partner up with the right people, things just come together. And I'm just so thankful for her because she's an artist. And what she does to me, she brings a different element in my life. And so when I think about what she, how she transformed the ideas into something greater than what I even imagined, I'm so excited to be here. How are you doing, Miss Shuvona?
I am wonderful. I am wonderful. You're absolutely right. Today is an awesome day. Today is, I put on my Facebook post, I said, today is a colorful day.
Oh, yes.
Regardless of what the outside weather is, it's actually what's on the inside that's going to come forth, okay? So I'm excited to be here again.
Thank you.
You are like my sister, my everything. I love you.
You too.
You're absolutely right. With the gifts God has given me, He has definitely allowed me to utilize it in every aspect of life, business. And, I'm honored and I thank you, Jeff. I love you, man. But I do thank you for allowing me to be here today.
Absolutely. I wouldn't have it any other way. I was just so excited. I was like, woo. So, and then also on my all-star team, I have Mr. Tristan. He is such an awesome photographer. I know that growing up, people always told me, they're like, Vonnie, you need to be a model. You need to fashion clothes. But I never liked being in front of the lens, just like, behind, I'd rather be behind the scenes. But you know what? Tristan, he makes you feel comfortable. He makes you feel like excited. I think, if you've been on my Facebook page, on Judge Realty page, you've seen my pictures that we took about a month or so ago. And after we, took those pictures, I was like, when we going again? I'm ready. You should never show me that. So how are you doing today?
I'm blessed. I'm good.
That's good. That's great. He is a man has a few words, but you know what? His camera does the talking. So
yes.
So I'm excited about being here today. And today I want to talk a little bit about partnerships. Because, this team have, if you never realize, what goes on behind the scenes, I'm running late. I'm like, oh, my goodness, people are going to be. But, my team, they hold me down. No matter what I'm doing, they make sure that, everything looks good. It sounds good. And so I'm excited about being here with my team. And so as you are in business, it's important that you have such a team.
Definitely.
So, Ms. Shuvona, tell people about what you're about to do and what you're looking forward to being on this team.
I know, right? Each one of you guys have entered my life during different times of my life, but I know each time has been purposed, and it was at the right timing. I met Tristan over 3 years now, and you're right. He's a man of few words, but when he does talk, oh my, I'm pretty sure his family might have a different opinion about that. Right. But as far as where I'm headed in business is, my foundation is Legal Shield, and I love working with the small business community with Legal Shield. But what I wanted to do is just expand on that even more because, like I said, God has given me a gift of seeing further into someone's business, whether it's just giving them another idea, something that they haven't thought about. It's literally transforming their ideas into something greater. And that's just a small hint to what is to come. And I'm just really looking forward to the added partnerships, not, along with you, Judge, Realty, and, with Bubble Photography here. He's an amazing photographer because, with him, he brings the photos to life. He brings the people in the photos to life, and you can actually look at those pictures and say, wow, what were they thinking? I wish I was there just to hear what he either said or what was going on, because I was there when that session went down, and wow.
She's my coach, y'all. She's coaching me. I'm like, okay, what do I do now? How do I have my hands? So it's amazing because, like she said, the photos come alive. And so, Tristan, what do you think, gives you that inspiration to, with your photos?
First is God, and I try to make the client as comfortable as possible. I think that brings out the best in the photo, being natural, being yourself, because everybody is beautiful in their own way.
Yeah.
So I just try to bring that out, but for the most part.
Wow.
It's not even trying. He does.
Yes.
He does. And I tease him a lot, well, it's not even a tease, but I kind of pick on him a little bit when I talk about his work, and I talk to him about his work. And I said, you really don't understand what you do to people when because look, Vonnie, Vonnie just expressed how she never felt a certain way about herself. But if anybody was in this studio to see what she looks like right now,
they're gonna see.
Wow, really? But anyway, I digress.
I heard the photos. He's gonna take some photos. I was like, I gotta be prepared for this moment.
But see, that is exactly what he's done, and he's a master of light. You have a lot of photographers out there, and there's no knock against them because they have to do certain things with their photography. There's Photoshop and all these other things and tricks and whatnot. But Tristan, it's not that he doesn't know how to do it, but he said, why? He said, why can't I just be a master of the light to allow your natural beauty to shine through? And that's what I really admire about his work. And that's why, right now, he's, if you don't catch him now, it's probably going to be too late. He's going to be so booked that you're not going to be able to get him, because he just brings that natural out of you.
Yes.
I thank you.
Yes. He's like, I received that.
I thank you.
Yes. I think that let people know a little bit about some of the work you've done.
I work with I did some work for Canadian Magazine, Syllabus Magazine, Roderick Samuels. I did a lot of work for him and his Barber Institute. Mrs. Span.
Yes, absolutely. Yes.
Bonnie,
yes, we're going to be doing a lot together. Don't worry.
And not to mention, the Tracy Broughton, the 2011 Miss America.
Wow.
He actually was our photographer. He was her photographer. So, like I said, I don't think people really understand the true gem that they have right there. He's an international photographer.
Wow.
And he is sought after.
Because I know
he's sought after, and he's wanted. Okay. He's on the most wanted list right now. But I think that's just the favor of God, because I believe when you work within your element, some people have been given 5 talents, some 2, and some 1.
Yes.
But it doesn't matter if you've been given the 1. God just says do it 100%. He said, whatever you do 100%, I will multiply. So whatever, if your talent is that one thing, he didn't say you needed 10. He said, I know your ability. Your ability is the 1, and I want you to give 100%. And Tristan does that in every photo shoot. So God has definitely anointed you for such a time as this.
Yes. So don't get jealous, y'all. Y'all can hire him. I'll let him go sometimes, because we have some project coming up in the summer. So I'm looking forward to working with him. He is such a professional. I think that one of the biggest thing that I love about him the most is the fact that you're calm, you're humbled in spite of all your success, because that is, that's success. And in business, in spite of all that, you don't have a ego. You don't have this thing on your, sometimes once people get to a point, they get big headed.
I think for the most part, I feel it's a God-given talent, so I can't take any credit So I never planned to be a photographer. I wanted to be a doctor. I went to school for
Wow.
biology and chemistry.
Whoa.
Wow.
So the photography came about 5 6 years ago, and ever since then I've just studying, reading, um, trying to learn the camera, about lights, and just it just took off, and I can't take any credit,
Wow.
and I guess that's why I'm like that, because he can take it back anytime, any day,
Yes.
So
So you go back to biology.
biology, I'll go back to the books,
He'd
So
be in the lab.
and yeah, with my bike jacket on. But yeah, I can't take any credit for it. So I just give God the glory, to be honest, and I think that's what humbles me.
Awesome. Let everybody know how to get in contact with you.
You can get in contact with me on Facebook at Bubble Photography Keith, or Bubble Photography. Um, my number is 843-480.
So, one more time and slow it down for those who are driving.
Okay.
And those who are driving, they're going to have to slow down and they
Okay.
have to
Pull
to
over.
the
I,
side. Yes.
Okay, I'll give you a second to get your pen and your pencil. But 843-480-8068, and my website is www.bubblephotography.net.
So one thing that you do weddings. I know for us, you're doing, when you're business owners, if you're looking to update your profile, you want to update your website, you want to update your image. He is definitely a great resource for you to do so, because that's what we're doing. Right now we're going back and revamping a lot of things that we're doing, and it's important. You have to give people a new look every so often, because if they keep going to your website and they're seeing you with the same hairstyle, I mean, I know Donald Trump has the same hairstyle for all this time. I know he is so famous.
That's his brand.
Yes, it is part of his brand, but I'm just suggesting maybe for you, it's best to kind of like give people a fresher look, so that way that you can keep them, engaged with your website, especially if you have new products. You want to definitely, showcase that. And you don't want to take pictures with your camera phone.
Right.
And we talked about that before. Yes. You want to, when you want to, show off what you have, you want to do it with a sense of pride. You want to do it with a sense of professionalism.
Exactly. And something I want to just feed off of that, we're sitting there talking about Tristan, he's just sitting in the background. The thing about what he does is, it doesn't matter if you have a small business. It doesn't matter if you have a home-based business. It doesn't matter what type of business. It could just be you. Maybe you just need a fresh look. Maybe you just need to be revamped. Sometimes you have to see yourself in another light as others see you, in order for you to believe that that's who you really are. And when you have something like, I'm looking at, there's a lot of home-based business owners out there, and they feel, well, I don't have a brick and mortar, I don't need to. But don't you know there are a lot of people who are virtual?
Yes.
And if they're virtual but they look bigger than what they are, you will be perceived as such, and you will draw those clients that you really want. It's about your image. It's all about your image.
Oh, yeah.
And how you present it to the world. And Tristan is definitely, I'm telling you, if you go to his Facebook page, he is wanted. We're not I'm telling you,
yes.
he is, you got to go. It's Bubble Photography. You have to go, Bubble Photography Keith on Facebook, and you have to go and visit with him, because he's amazing. He's booking up really quick for the summer, so you better go ahead.
And one thing I have to say, when I look back at my pictures that I took about a month ago, and I have it, see, I'm kind of conceited, y'all, because I have it on my as my wall on my phone. So every so often I look at that girl, I'm like, oh, she is confident.
Wow.
She is cute. And I need to be her today.
All right.
So, yeah. But anyways, we're going to go to commercial, and then we have more from Tristan, and make sure that you get his contact information. But we have 2 commercials right now. to Judge Financial Radio Show. My name is Vonnie Judge. I am in studio with Shuvona Span and Mr. Tristan with Bubbles Photography. We're talking about how wonderful it is to have certain types of partnership. And as we already spoke about, we are all partners on different ventures in each other's life, and so there's such a chemistry amongst us. Yeah. I don't know. It's truly something that God has ordained and has put us together because, right. I mean, collectively, I'm just like, wow, it's amazing. It's amazing. This is amazing.
It is.
I love it.
That's it. That's his first thing. I love it.
I love it. I do.
So how people can get in contact with you?
On my Facebook page, Bubble Photography Keith, or you can just type in Bubble Photography. You should see a BP logo. Or you can call me at 843-480-8068, or look at my website on www.bubblephotography.net.
Very good. And I'm so excited because we're talking about the importance of imaging and updating what it is that we're doing in our business, in our life. I mean, to me, it's like an excuse to have a makeover is always awesome. It's an excuse to buy some new shoes, on a budget. Yeah, it is always awesome. But it is always great to just have something greater to show our clients that, our business is bigger. And it's important. When I think about Judge Financial Services, it's important to give people that perception that your business is bigger than what it is.
Right.
I think when people look at my business, they think that, there's a whole team. Lord, please bring that team. But there's a whole team of me. And right now, there's not as many, but yet it's the presence of it being that. Exactly. And it's also because of the fact that we have professionalism, we have things that makes us look bigger than what we are. And so I think it's important, regardless of, like you said, how big the business is. If you're at home, I've seen some amazing home business that's taken off.
Right.
And I think, too, it's also about presentation.
Presentation. Yeah, definitely. Along with that, we touched on a little bit about partnership. And, it's great when you can actually be in partnership with the right person. You don't have to have a big crew. But if you're with the right people, if you're partnered with the right people, they will pull out exactly what's needed. And you don't have to have a football team. You can have a little league.
I have a little league.
And it's okay. And it's okay to have that little league. I think, to find that the perfect partnership is to, one, look for that trait that you want to see in your business. And the thing about it, you don't have to have it yourself. But if you seek it, then you don't have to try to be more than one person. You can still be who you are, but you can grab hold to that person that could actually fit that missing link within your organization, within your team, within anything. I mean, you can look at a congregation in a church, or you can look at our physical body. When you're looking at the right partnerships, we're working for one purpose, but everyone has a different purpose. Every part of that body, that's like, okay, yes, I probably could stand on my hands, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna stand long.
Right.
I probably could stand on my head, but I probably,
right.
what could that do? You see, so there are things that we probably could do. That doesn't mean that we were made to do it.
That's powerful. Because I've seen so many people who are one thing I think about people are nervous about partnering is because of the fact that they think that someone's going to take their idea.
That's it.
They're going to they're going to take over. But what God has for you,
come on,
is for you.
Stop.
And so when I think about, but when I think about that, if we just focus on what He has told us to do, that's it. And at the end of the day, He will bring people. Because there are times I'm like, Lord, how am I going to get this done? I know You sent me out here. Then all of a sudden, I have Shuvona come. Then I have Tristan come. Then I have Miss Sheila come. And it's amazing how collectively he has already he already brought the right people. And it's important when you're doing partnership that you understand each other.
Yes.
And it takes time to build that relationship. Some of them, for us, it's just like a snap.
It was over the phone, I think.
and it just grew. And it's important that when you're doing partnership that you complement
Yes.
each other.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
You know what your skills are. I may not have it, but at the same time, what I have, I'm like, oh, that, it's just a chemistry that works.
Definitely.
And so I'm excited.
I am excited. And, with Tristan, being a partner with us,
But it really doesn't feel like a partnership. It
I
feels
know.
like
family.
yes.
It's,
And
I
it
know,
should,
it's-
yeah.
I know we keep using the partnership
And
a
I
lot.
think we're doing that for the radio,
for the radio
Leo
purposes,
listeners.
but yeah.
Yes, but we are truly like that because
Yeah.
when I don't hear from him, I'm like, what happened to you? What's going?
So
He's
you
like
gonna-
a little brother, to me. I'm like,
He is.
I'm gonna send an APP out on him.
yes.
right?
Yeah, yeah,
That's it. It is a family. It is and that's the thing. Partnerships end up becoming family because when you are partnered with the right person, it's not just that person that you're partnered with. It's them. It's their life. You understand when you can understand a person, that means you understand some of the things they may have going on in their life, and you're able to communicate better.
Yes.
Communication is key, and that's probably another whole show.
Yes.
But yeah, definitely partnership is very important, and I think it's much more to your partnership than just Tristan and I, and but this is just one small portion of your vision, and I believe I can speak on Tristan's behalf when I say we are truly honored just to be a part of
Very
it.
much.
We really are.
Thank you.
We love you.
I feel the same way about you. And so I'm just thankful. God will. It's like my prayer has always been, and I know many people of y'all prayed for this, and I was like, Lord, can I have $1 million? Please, Lord. Can I have $1 million?
Just a million.
Just $1 million. And just for me and my family, I just want to live nice, and And so one of the things that he does is that he doesn't give me the million per se. He gives you the ideas. He gives you the people. He gives you the resources to build.
That's it.
And it's not even $1 million. It's $1 billion. And because he's going to multiply.
That's right.
And so, and I think about that, the things that he has done, but we have to work.
That's it.
Because faith without work is dead.
Yes.
And so, and it's important that you understand the big picture.
Right.
The big picture is that it is for his glory.
That's
right.
As much as I would love to say with Judge Financial and this platform, that it was all about, Vonnie, I'm great. Oh, he's so much greater.
Oh yeah.
And so I'm thankful for all that. And so as we go forth in 2013, I encourage each and every one of you, as you're listening to us, to think about what is your purpose in life, to think about how it is important to partner. Because if he gives you a vision, and if you can do it on your own, it's not your vision. It's not the vision he has given you. Because there's no way he will give you a vision that you can carry out alone.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, it's the impossible that he makes possible.
That's right.
And so I encourage you for 2013 to move forth. To move forward.
What a collection plate.
She's like, she's going to collect the collection plate.
Get an offering. Get an offering, y'all. Get an offering.
And I thank you for listening to Judge Financial Radio Show. And as you go forth and do your work, because it's necessary to do the work. He's not going to give it to you on a platter. He's not going to give it to you and maybe in a package that you may think it should be in. But I encourage you to believe and to trust him in whatever it is that you're doing. God bless you. Look forward to seeing you or hearing from you next week. And I thank you for all the people who have contracted me for services, and just very, very thankful for everything that God has done in my life and what he's going to do in 2013 for us all. God bless.